of round one, the Bulldogs and the Dragons. That afternoon it was the Bulldogs in a pretty tight one, and it's Max King with the first hit up this afternoon. Marnie, open side for Salmon. Now Galvin. Galvin on to Tracy. A 3-on-2. Crichton on. Kiraz over. Kiraz contorts his way over and gets it down. And the Bulldogs are in for the first try. Out for Salmon. Salmon to Galvin. Oh, look at Kikau. He just got past Molo and eases over the line. The Dragons desperate.
I don't know. Unless he's been able to push it down after this. Cook gets his leg under the ball, and that's going to be the difference. I don't think Kikau's going to be able to get this down.
This is a remarkable save. There's no way he's got that down.
No, it's miles in the air.
Now it's a spread. On to Gutherson. Gutherson, he's away. He's got Sully on his inside. He's got Sloan on his outside, and it's all over. Tyrell Sloan, he was denied before. Surely he won't be denied now. And the Dragons are in this game up to their eyeballs. Last is Galvin, working the skinny side. Putting up a kick which has... Oh, Preston! He gives Gutherson the business. More effective with ball in hand. Oh, Crichton away. Crichton slips through. Preston on the outside. Galvin on the inside. And with a number 7 on his back, that famous Bulldogs number, Galvin plunges over in the corner. Canterbury here. Go down the middle. Marnie is over. Marnie is over. He used Tupanua as a decoy, and the Dragons couldn't hold on any longer. Little off the slow play the ball. King Tongia. Flanagan, well read that play. Burton and Tuala both knew that was going to Sewer. And a penalty.
He goes through the rock.
It is going to be 8 points. That one tucking in. We got a game. But Canterbury on top. 16 points to 8. Goula's on the right, he's the decoy. King Tongia the recipient. Flanagan onto Sully, steaming onto it. Sully rolls over, and I think he's got it down. Oh, the Dragons won't go away. Moses Sully finds his way to the line. Now it comes to DeBella. Flanagan gets it on. This could be something. Out it goes. Finau over. Finau is in. Kiraz is under him, but it's going up as a try. And St George Illawarra have tied the ball game up. It needs to hold again, and it does. Dragons have hit the lead. That's a pretty distressing scene there. Sione Finau. Now it comes to Sammy on the Galvin. Here's Tracy holding it out for the flick crop. But Dragons not panicking. And Kiraz is in trouble. Kiraz is gone. This is an inspired performance from St George Illawarra. Now it's Hayward on to Salmon. Here's Galvin on the left. Galvin's pass. Rinakama! Yes! Rinakama is over! You wouldn't believe it. The kid in number 7. He comes up with the biggest play in the game. And it's Jethro Rinakama, who is over. Totally outplayed in the second half. But they come up with the moment when it matters. And it's a kid that just turned 20 that delivers. Canterbury 20. Dragons 18.
Giro, can you talk us through your emotions in that last 10 minutes?
Yeah, I think we were pretty neutral in the box. I think we were just sort of, keen for us to just keep trusting the process. And like our guys trained so well during the week, they prepared outstanding. So I was just sort of going back to that, thinking, if they just go back to our training, we're going to give ourselves a chance here. So, it wasn't pretty at times, but to get it like we did at the end it's pretty good for us moving forward.
You must have been wrapped with Lockie Galvin and the pass that he threw for Jethro.
Yeah, pretty happy with it. It's a good pass. A 20-year-old to a 19-year-old, that's, those two are special kids. And they've got big futures ahead of them, but to come out tonight, I thought Lockie did some really good things. I thought he helped us get off to a really good start with the way he was moving the ball and activating guys on the outside. And to make that play at the end, it's possibly one of the bravest passes I've seen. We all know he's had pressure on him, and I can't rap him for how well he's handled it. But to trust his instincts and trust himself to make that play just shows everyone probably what we've been seeing at training for the last 6 weeks.
You said you were neutral in the last 10 minutes. Can I ask what your emotions were when that pass landed and he scored?
Really happy for him. Yeah, really happy for him. And just so stoked that he just trusted in it and just played what he saw. So, yeah.
Stephen, you went back to Lockie at the end after he threw that ball and had a few words with him. What did you say?
No, basically what Coach just said there. He's been copping a lot ever since he's come to the club. So we see in our 4 walls what he does at training, and just for him to trust that. And in the biggest moment, he put that pressure on himself. If the pass happens, which it did, that's what he does at training as well. So even if it didn't, we'll be backing him anyways. But just the confidence that he had to throw that pass just shows the type of player he is, and we're happy that he's at our club too.
Gary mentioned him getting off to a really good start. Obviously, that match-winning play. Did you see enough tonight to hopefully give him an extended run at number 7?
Yeah, I've got to say, even before that last pass, I'd seen enough that I'd seen a lot of what I liked or what we wanted to see. So whether he makes that pass or not, there was a lot in his game that I liked tonight, a lot in our team's game that I liked tonight, and then some areas we can really do a lot better in.
Cam, do you think that silences the doubters?
I don't know if you're ever going to do that, and I'm not worried about that, and hopefully he's not either. I'm just really happy we got the win tonight. We started off great. I thought our first half was really good. We were really disciplined and played some good footy. A couple of square-up penalties after half-time, which sort of changed the whole momentum of the game, and we lost a fair bit of possession energy there. But to come back, fight back, and then win it again in this, at the end, really proud of that.
Critter, what was the mindset in that last, 5 or 10 minutes? Because it looked like you guys were running out of time, but you just kept the pressure on them?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing was patience as well. The way that we trained throughout the week, I feel like the way that we played that last 15 minutes with the amount of errors that we had definitely hurt us. But defensively, we wanted to turn up in that way and stay connected in the line too. So for the boys to stay neutral and stay connected and know that we had time on the clock was just showed how much the boys have been training really well throughout the week. So credit to our spine as well, just staying calm and putting the ball in the positions that where we wanted to, and right at the end there, Lockie with the perfect pass too. So credit to the boys there.
You spoke after the Penrith and the Brisbane games about learning things from those second halves. Do you think you put a few of those lessons into practice tonight? Possibly.
Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. I haven't tried to compare him to those sort of games, but tonight was like the start of the next part of our season. We just got our Origin boys back this week. We haven't trained a lot together over the last 6 weeks. We had a really good week of training this week, but we sort of looked at it as a reset for the rest of the season. So hopefully we've learnt lessons. I think we'll learn a few more out of tonight though.
What's the latest on Santilli? I imagine that's quite frustrating in his first game back.
Yeah, I'm not sure. He definitely felt his hamstring, and hoping for good news there, but no idea at the moment.
Lano, that's a tough one. Just said the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, it was Hoops. It was. I was really proud of the effort they put in and the way they played, but the game was taken away from us from I believe wrong decisions. There was 10 minutes ago, there was a full pass in the middle part of the field, but the Luciano Leilua decision was outrageous. That was 5 minutes 30 to go on their 30 or 40 line. The player never got to his feet. Ball planted on Luch. Luch doesn't have to disappear. Luch can hold his ground. He's got to get to his feet before he plants the ball. It has been the rule all year, and it cost us today. And then we go downfield from the back of that. Kick out, passes the ball, hits Sloan, and goes forward. So in the collision, that's a knock-on. Ever since 100 years, that's a knock-on. And that was with that was at the 78-minute mark. Oh, as I said, they're trying so hard. They're a good side, the Bulldogs. They compete hard, but it was some decisions tonight that cost us 2 competition points and could cost us opportunity to play semi-finals.
What do you think of the Terrell's no try as well early on in the game for the push on that, because that proved quite telling in the end?
I don't think he pushed him. I think it was just a collision thing. I don't think you ever see his hands sort of pushing motion. It was just part of the game. They were both looking for the ball. I don't think there was any intention there.
How frustrating is it, Cookie? Because that was one of the bravest defensive performances you'll see, like defending your line for the last 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And have those calls go against you.
Yeah, it's just frustrating because I feel, and coaching the team, I don't think we deserve that. I think we deserve to win tonight. We've played some really good footy the last few weeks. We try and do all the right things at training, and I generally feel like we deserve to win tonight. So, didn't get it.
I know what you're doing. You take it up with Graham Annesley.
Yeah, I'll go through those channels, Hoops, but, in the end, we don't get these 2 competition points. We can't come back and rectify them. We can't go back out there again and go, the Luciano Leilua one, that was penalty on the field, and then the bunker took it away. And that one there riles me more than anything, because you have got to get to your feet to play the ball. You've got to be balanced. We see it every week. I get emails from the NRL about things that they're concentrating on, and it is about balance. And you can't fall forward, you can't be falling sideways, you can't ball plant. But tonight we ball planted and we lost the game because of it. And then the bat-on from kick out, I can go on and on about it, but I'm just so disappointed that we lost the game, not from effort. We did some things wrong. We could have got some things better, but some other decisions cost us the game, I believe, at vital points. 5 minutes 30 to go, and the 78-minute mark, we get possession on our try line, probably game over.
It's tough. But what impressed you the most, because they're the best defensive team, you had a lot of joy down their edges, and then defensively, like Jaden Sewer moves to centre, plays out of position, jams blokes all night long. There are a lot of positives, I suppose, to take out of tonight.
Yeah, without a doubt. There were some great efforts, right across the field. As I said to the boys, I feel genuinely sorry for them. We've had some decisions this year that have cost us games, without a doubt. There was a full pass a couple of weeks ago, and the touch judge is replaced, not coming back. There's, how many times can I keep talking about it? And I feel sorry for the group because they're trying really hard, coming to train and working really hard. You saw the effort that went into tonight's game, and we should have won.
You just want consistency. You just want the right call. You're doing everything to get the win.
Yep. And can you imagine if this was a semi-final? Holy, it would be drama. But it's the Dragons, and we're fighting really hard to stay in touch. It should be the same. It should mean the same. It's 2 competition points for a side, a group of 17 men in there that went as hard as they could and got it taken away from them.
That's 6 or 7 tight losses now, I think, throughout the year, maybe 8. How hard is it to sort of lift them up now? Because mathematically, I know you're still a chance, but as soon as you insert the word mathematically, it's...
Well, if we keep playing with that attitude tonight and commitment, pride in our jersey, we'll have a good finish to the season. But you're 100% right. Things like tonight make it very, very hard. Make it really hard.
Well, how's Finau, that shoulder there didn't look too good.
Yeah, no, they had to put it back in, couldn't get it back in on the field, and he's in a sling at the moment, so I wouldn't think that's a real good sign. I haven't had a chance to speak to the medical team now, but usually with things like that, if it's the first time, they can probably rehab him. If it's sloppy and torn ligaments, he'll have to have a scan, so we'll wait till Monday.
You know who'd come in if he can't play next game?
We're digging deep now, mate. I haven't thought about it, to be really honest.